Hello, and welcome back to Hardcore in Middle-earth, our Lord of the Rings online character that has one life and is on max landscape difficulty. Hope everyone is well and doing good. Sorry about the little hiatus. I've been sick for a little bit. I still am sick. But we're just doing a short little stream tonight. Wanted to just hang out, chill out for a little bit, and play on the character. Maybe do some festival stuff, maybe some crafting. Just chill out, relax. I'm not sure how long I'll last, but we'll see how we go. And I apologize in advance. I'm trying to mute if I cough or sneeze or anything like that, but I do apologize if I don't make it to the mute button and I randomly blast someone with a sneeze or a cough. I know that isn't nice, but I'm trying my best. So yeah, I think last time we started off in Evendim. We started doing some quests in Evendim, hanging out in sort of the Hobbit area, and then we moved on to like the sort of, I guess, the beaches of Evendim around there. We then came back to do the Farmer's Fair. I think it's called a Farmer's Fair, right? Yeah. Do some quests for the Farmer's Fair. Try to work towards getting like one of the mounts. I thought that would be pretty cool for our character to do that. But yeah, so I reckon we're going to start off this stream just doing some quests in the festival. We'll probably hang out for a bit here. Now, just so everyone knows as well, I'm currently using the Stone of the Tortoise while I'm doing festival quests. I don't want to progress and level up from festival quests. I just feel like, it doesn't feel right for the character. Like I want to be getting XP from progression in the game from normal quests. If we didn't have this on, we'd be getting XP and we kind of out-level some of the quests in Evendim. I really want to just get XP just from that. It feels kind of cheesy to be able to just do the festival quests and level up because the character's hardcore. Any other normal character, I would 100% just leave it on. It's great to be able to get a bit of XP from the festival. But yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, Stone of the Tortoise, it just disables you getting XP from quests and monster kills. So we can pop this on. You can see down here we have like sort of a grey XP bar, which just means that, yeah, we won't get any XP. So we can kind of hang out, do all these festival quests, do as many as we want and not worry about getting too much XP or anything like that. So yeah, I figured we kind of get straight back into it. And I apologize if my voice is a bit clogged up. I've just got a cold, so but I wanted to make sure to come back, get some progress on the character, and yeah, get back into it. We have a silver gift as well. Cool. So yeah, I apologize if I'm not talking a lot. I'm chatting. I know I love to chat and talk about things that we do and what we're doing. My voice gets a bit sore. I might have to sort of relax for a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll make do. Start out doing some of these. So we can do this, 10 quests here at least. We might even do more than that just because it's been a bit of time. We'll just hang out and do all these. We did these last time, so we kind of know what we're doing.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Yeah.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Well, yeah, and I guess a little bit about the festival itself. Probably turn this into a little video or something like that. It's actually probably a great idea. At the moment in Lord of the Rings Online, there is a festival on, the Farmer's Fair. So every sort of like 4 times a year, we have different festivals that come out. There's like a winter festival, a summer festival, a spring one, and a fall one, like an autumn one. So yeah, they sort of rotate around throughout the year. Where we have the Farmer's Fair at the moment. What that means is there's a whole lot of quests in the Party Tree, as well as down by Bywater and other places around Middle-earth as well. What you can get from these is these tokens called Farmer's Fair tokens. And it's like a currency that you have for the event. And you can go to these vendors here. Festival rewards. There's a couple of different vendors, but yeah, you can go here and you can get a lot of different cosmetics. So there's like a whole lot of different cosmetic items. that every year they add some new ones too. So if you did this last year, there'll likely be a couple of new ones there as well you can get. And the big thing as well for me personally is the mounts. Every year there is, I believe, a new mount that they add into the rotation. This vendor might not have the mounts though. Let's have a look. Summer Festival Steeds. Here we go. So up at the top we can filter by profile. So you can see here we have the Summer Steed of the Summer's Night, which I don't know if I've seen that around before. You also have some of these items, the sort of consumable cosmetics for the war steeds. So if you've gone through the Rohan expansion, you've unlocked your war steed, which is like a different sort of mount you can fight. It's like a combat mount essentially. This is for cosmetics for that as well, which is really cool. You can collect all sorts of cosmetics, make your own mount skin essentially, which is really cool. So yeah, at the moment we have that one mount, I believe. I'm going to actually go through all the pages quickly and have a look. We also have some sort of non-combat pets as well, and emotes, things you can get. Some really cool sort of cosmetics. If you ever want to know what a cosmetic looks like on your character, you can just control-click on it. So hold down control and click, and look at that. Oh, that is a really pretty cloak. I think that's something we might have to get. Cap. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, a lot of cool things. And like, yeah, you can press control to do that. You can also use these dye things over here to see different colors. So if you were to dye this cloak, you can see the different colors you get, which is so cool. You get some really cool colors out of that. Wow. Sort of changes like the whole gradient of that, which is beautiful. So yeah, I actually would really highly suggest getting this cloak if you really like the look of this cloak. You could then put it into your like outfit cosmetics, which is, where is it, your wardrobe. You could put it in here and then you could apply like a whole lot of different dyes to it and keep all those dyes and always be able to use them, you know? So yeah, I don't like cloaks. Hey Dante, how you going? Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just fascinated by this, like the color grading in this. You can see my character, I'm not wearing a cloak either. I definitely have my likes and not likes with the cloaks. Yeah, sorry for the little hiatus as well. I'm still sick. I'm still a little sick. I've been recovering over the last couple of days. Last stream afterwards, I was like destroyed. It was a really good stream though. But yeah, I forced myself to jump on and do a little stream because I wanted to chill out for a little bit. But yeah, we're slowly recovering. So yeah, apologies if I'm sniffling or anything like that. But yeah, they cover your badass back, exactly. Yeah. I like, especially if I've got like a oh. I just froze in game. Oh, my game just crashed. Okay. I actually had this happen earlier the other day. I think in the festival area, it see, because of cloak. Fuck it. God damn it, you're right. I spent too much time investigating the cloak. Oh. Yeah, this happened the other day. I think it's the party tree. I think it there's too many people running around having fun. We're just launching back up. There we go. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of festival today, just chill out. I'll see if I want to do any leveling, but we'll see. Are they like closing server today for a few hours? They are, yeah, at... When would it be? In 4 hours? I believe it's in 4 hours. Because I just looked into that. I saw that downtime notice and I was like, oh shit, is the game down? But no, I checked. 4 hours we've got. So that's fine. We might not do a full 4-hour stream. I'll see how I go. But yeah. We'll at least get a couple of hours in. Alright, I might even actually turn down my graphics. Just pop it down to medium. That might help a bit. Alright. Recently had an update. I've been playing Stone Shard. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh. See you later, bot. Stone Shard, yeah, that is a really cool game. Recently had an update. Actually, should give that a go. I played it like a month or so ago and really enjoyed it for a little bit. Would love to play it on stream, actually.
Good day. Might I have a word with you? Hello.
Click the jug of water.
With you a moment? Stay and have some tea.
So yeah, I guess I was kind of I cut myself off because we crashed, but I was talking a bit about the festival event for a video I might pop up on YouTube. But yeah, I was essentially just talking about like the currency you get this this currency to buy all these things. You get that from doing all these quests in the Faire, so there's a whole lot of different quests. The main quest that you can sort of focus on if you want to just do the bare minimum to try to progress and get some good stuff. There's these daily quests to do 10 of the activities. You do this and you get 10 tokens as well. You pick it up from this lady here, I believe, festival coordinator. So there's this quest here. There's also the next one on from that is to do the Sunny Fair Day 5 times. So if you do this over 5 days, you also get a whole lot of other things. You get these virtue experience, a universal crafting ingredient, and some figments of splendor. Now, figments of splendor are used on like a special vendor to buy special mounts and cosmetics that like rotate essentially. So yeah, if it's something you're kind of interested in getting, that this is a really great way to get your figments of splendor. And a universal optional crafting ingredient lets you make one craft 100% critical success, which is really, really cool sometimes. If you go to like your armor here, you can see here, what I can do down here as an optional thing is I can use certain items to increase critical success, which gives you these sort of pants. And then the universal crafting ingredient makes it 100%. So if you want like a guaranteed one, a really hard item to make, and you want to have it crit, which essentially this item, it makes from a yellow item into a purple item. That's how you can do that. But yeah, I'm waiting for the Orc Disassemblement Festival. Other I avoid everything else. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yep, no, the festival's definitely a little fun time. Funnily enough, I think the anniversary event is actually probably pretty close to that in a way. The anniversary event has this huge quest line that you can do that essentially takes you all around Middle-earth through all the expansions, doing like all of these tasks and following characters' stories and stuff. It's a really cool, interesting thing if you're looking at... it's like I guess you call it like a meta quest that goes throughout the whole of Middle-earth. A lot of it requires you to have progressed to certain parts in the game. But yeah, you like follow the story of certain things in the areas, like certain like character arc stories and certain like creatures and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, the festival can be a bit overwhelming, I think, sometimes to people because there's so much to do and you just want to level and actually play the game. So yeah, that's why I say like doing those 10 quests, if you want to do the bare minimum, that's a great thing to do, to just try to do that every day, to do this. And it gives you a lot from that. You really only need to do that like probably like 2-3 times to afford a mount if you just want to get a mount. So yeah. That's a little bit about festivals. I know, yeah, it's can be a pretty overwhelming thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with this. Like this game is overwhelming festivals because of this. I don't really feel like none of them. Yeah, fair enough. And that's the thing. Like if you if you know, are kind of new to the game or enjoying just the game itself, there's no reason to need to go to the festivals anyway. Just play the game and enjoy what you're doing. I love doing the festivals because I played the game so much. It's like a little bit of a relaxing, chill time I can do off the side. But I also 100% understand how overwhelming it can be. Sometimes I have like not opened the game because I'm like, oh, I've got to do my festivals today. And I can't be bothered. It's like daily quests. No one really likes daily quests, like that you have to do over and over again. Like they can get really tiresome. So yeah, I do like that with the festival though. You can kind of do it like 3 times and get your mount and get out of there, which is what I like to do. Just get my mount. It's something you'll kind of probably learn to like later on if you keep playing the game for years and years and years and come back. Because it is just all cosmetics and that. Yeah. Or a good way to get XP as well sometimes. I do know some people like the festivals because when they come back to the game on like a character that they've leveled up to say like 30, 40, and then they come back to it after a year or so and they don't want to create a new character, but they find it hard to get back into the character. They're like, where do I start? What do I do? I think a great thing to do sometimes is log in and just do some festival quests, hang out, and you kind of remember your character, get back into what it's all about, but you're doing something completely different. And then you get a bit of XP as well, so you might get out of this little quest area you were stuck in when you stopped playing, and you can go do some new stuff, you know? So it's a nice way of like sort of changing up sometimes. I finished my 8-hour work going to preparing for tomorrow, and after that doing my little 3-hour gaming session. I need to force myself to collect apples in the Shire. Hell no. Yeah, exactly. Fair enough. Prioritize the gaming first. That's the thing. Yeah. When you've got spare time. That's what the festival's for. Or whatever you like. That's the thing, right? It's the joy of an MMO like this. I should go back up here, actually. Pick up some things. Okay, I've gotten a bit distracted as I'm running around. But I don't want to be that guy, so... Oh, yeah, that's it. And look, at like, everyone's completely different as well. That's what I was kind of going to say. It's the joy of an MMO, is that... And especially LOTRO, is that those systems are there, but it doesn't feel like you have to do them at all. In a lot of other MMOs... For example, like the daily quests in WoW, something like that. If you don't do it, you are missing out on progression. Like you're missing out on this week's progression of your gear set if you didn't do it or something, you know? But LOTRO is just a side thing. It's just, you're just getting cosmetics and cool things for your character, dyes, all sorts of little things. So there's no need to feel FOMO from it, right? You can completely ignore the festival and not think any differently. Which I love. I think it's great. You could completely ignore the whole game and just play the festival, which is great as well. If that's what you want to do, you know? So yeah. I try not to think about these dailies and those stuff. Yeah. Dailies can get hard as well. I love them, but so many are quite silly and take me a while to understand the quest, looking around for ages for a lost hat. Yeah, yeah. Well, especially actually just here, like these ones here, they don't actually show you the name tag of them. So you're just looking around for it everywhere. Now, I've actually got a little tip for you guys if you actually want to find those sort of items. And I'm going to go collect these 2 to make it a bit easier. Fly this kite real quick here. But today's tip of the day in LOTRO is, so when you're targeting enemies, you can use tab, right? To target an enemy in front of you. If I click on this, if I press tab, it targets the closest enemy. Now, for items, interactables on the ground, there is also a button for that, which is delete. If you press delete on the keyboard, it will automatically target the closest interactable object, whether that's like, I think NPCs as well might count, maybe not, but anything on the ground you can click that has this little hand here. So if you're like running around, you're trying to find these, fried mushrooms here and you've got no idea where they are. Say you're even facing the opposite direction, I can press delete. I can see up here, it's targeted. I can also see on the map exactly where that target is. And I can go, oh, sweet. There's my mushrooms right there. Super handy. Super handy. If you're looking around for items and things. So when I'm doing these quests, these sort of festival quests, I'm seeing they're just spamming delete. Go up here, press delete a couple of times. I think there's one around here. There's a door. I don't want the door. Press it again. Porridge, right there. Lovely. Just like that. Because yeah, a lot of time what I'll do is I'll look on the map where it generally is and then run up into that area and then just press delete till I find it. Oh, I don't have my little timestamp thing set up, do I? Well, maybe I should just try it. Was it home? Let's see if that works. My shorts. Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. Yes. Also, welcome in, Poison. I completely... I'm just on rants. Hope you're well. Yeah, well, we had a really good stream the other day. I haven't streamed for a couple of days, but on the weekend we had a great stream. We hit our first 1 out of 4 requirement for affiliate on Twitch, which is awesome. So I think it was like 3 average viewers over the whole stream. So we hit that 3 more times, and then we get to 25 followers, and we can become affiliate. Start getting emotes set up, subscription, those sort of things. I don't know, which is cool. I'm keen to kind of see what we can do, honestly. Yeah, that's really exciting. I know we've got some emotes in the bag ready to go. Oh, like here's a perfect example, right? Run around in the bloody orchard trying to figure out where this item is. Delete. There it is. My cheese basket. We're going to do Subnautica soon as well. Just once I'm feeling better, I'm going to do Subnautica. I might do that in like a week or something like that. Under a week, hopefully. But for my back, I'm going to buy this cosmetic huge bag filled with random stuff. Hell yeah. I like some of the back items that aren't capes. There's some really cool ones. You can do some fishing, that'd be cool. Yeah. Dwarf with a cool backpack like that would be good. Capes on a dwarf. I can't imagine a cape on a dwarf would be great. Doesn't feel very dwarfy to have a cape, does it? No judgment of any dwarf cape lovers out there. You do you, you know? Hell no, yeah.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
All the items. Okay, yeah, this is the other one we missed. Where was there? Oh, the Ingley member. Found this lovely golden hood. Nice. Cosmetics are a lot of fun in LOTRO. I have a lot of fun making cosmetics. normally I'd be making outfits like crazy as well. So but this character, I've kind of decided to go a bit more of a like an equipment focused thing on this character because we're hardcore. It feels cool just always seeing what we have equipped because that's, you know, that's the gear we're living and dying in, right? Festival stream, yeah. Welcome, Alette. Doing some festival, just chilling out. I wish you could dye your leather armor into some greenish olive color. This golden cape would fit it perfectly. Because you might be able to dye it. Have you seen like what it looks like with dye? Some items don't dye that well though, so it's kind of hard. I'm doing the ice block first again. God damn it. Yeah, because a good way to tell as well, if you're wondering what a dye looks like, is if you just control click on any item in your whole inventory here. I wasn't talking about your... Yeah, no, I figured you're talking about your armor. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see what something looks like, you probably know this, but you can go in here and go to your chest color. Go through and have a look what different dyes look like. But some things don't dye. Like, see, yeah, that's steel. It's only dyeing the little bits there. Some water. I didn't know that, but yeah, okay, true. It's a really useful thing. So every dye in the game is in here. So every dye you can find, so you can like test what anything is going to look like before you dye it. Another thing that I just showcased kind of before as well is if you have an item, so like when you dye an item, it permanently dyes that item that color. So if you use a dye, like see you have these dyes here, if I right click on this and then just use it on this, it's going to permanently use it. I don't want to do that, and I also want to go hand this in as well so I don't fail the quest. There you go. So normally it permanently dies. If you have an item that you say lack a lot of different colors for, you can't decide which color you really like and you might want to use different colors of it. Say for example that cape that we looked at before. If you really like that cape, if you go to your wardrobe, I'm not 100% sure how much wardrobe space you have as a free-to-play player. You might not even have any at all. So I apologize for any free-to-play players that don't have any wardrobe space. But it is worth looking into if you love cosmetics, even just getting like 10 capacity, like the first sort of thing that gives you like 10 capacity. You can put an item in here and then you can dye it as many times as you want with different dyes, and it unlocks all of those dyes on it. So this hat, for example, here I've applied like 4 different dyes to. So I can go and, look at these dyes, control click on this. I can see the blue, go check out the red one, control click on that sort of thing. So yeah. Really love that for items that you have a whole lot of different colors you like and you're like, oh, I want them all, And then you don't have to keep replacing the dye every time. Do you know how long the festival is up for? Yeah, there you go. Thanks a lot. 2nd of September. So yeah, quite a while.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Cursed drunks. Should we do this one? Let's do this quest. Try to figure out who's drunk. The guides can be really helpful. Yeah, they can be, yeah. If you don't like figuring things out, like for example, this quest here, We essentially have to go around and listen to what people say and tell if they're drunk or not. And we can't mess up. Yeah, we can only mess up once. That man never stops eating, a disgusting display. That reminds me, I'm rather hungry. Okay, that guy's sober. The drunk tried to eat. A toast to the fine farmers who made this fair so delicious. May the hair on your toes grow thick and curly. He's sober as well. It helps if you say it out loud, honestly. There's more over there, but blue skies, green glass. Yeah, okay, he seems alright. The Farmers' Fair is my favourite festival. I like when the farmers judge the local pigs. That's sober. Came all the way from Frogmorton. It never stops eating. Disgusting food. It reminds me, I'm rather... Where's supper? No, that's fine. I burped, pardon me. Oh, he... Okay. Well, we know burping doesn't count as being drunk. We see, yeah. They are all sober, I know. You gotta look for little spelling mistakes. Like, I know one of them is, instead of saying supper, they say, like, salupper. 11th birthday party. I made a trip. Mushrooms. Dogs chased me away. Oh, here we go. I like when the pigs judge the local farmers. That's one. Okay, we got one. The burp guy when drunk laughs. Okay. Toast to the fine farmers who made this fair so delicious. May the toes on your hair. Ah, oh, bloody, that person got it for me. Damn it. May the hair on your toes. Damn it. May the hair on your toes grow thick. Okay, that one's... Came all the way from Frogmont to taste the victuals of the Farmers' Fair. That seems fine. Dogs chase me away. Oh god, I can't read that. Blue skies, green grass, as far as I can see, and smell of fresh pickle. God, everyone's just sober here. You guys are not having fun and partying. Come on. Drink responsibly. Blue skies, green grass. God. Touch the local pigs. Might just have to sit here and watch. God, his haters weren't as big as my own. I think that's fine, yeah. Old bad Maggins? Who said that? Who said old bad Maggins? Drunk. Made trip to Farglan's feel to taste a mushroom or two. Okay. Okay, the hair on your toes. That's fine. Ted Sandy when told me the gaffer's taters weren't as big as his own. Don't know about those ones at all, to be honest. Mad Baggins. Wait, no. Old Mad Baggins. Ah, that is throat. Damn it. Smell of fresh pickled vegetables. Came all the way from Frogman to taste the victuals. Maggots field. I'm just reading in the chat now. That person... I should be following other people as well. God, I'm really bad at this. Is that guy? Where's supper? There we go, my mount actually. Might help. Toast the fine farmers who made these festivals. Judge the local pigs. Ah, the ones that I know just aren't coming up at all. Old Man Baggins. Old Man Baggins. I burped, pardon me. There's a few others down here, right? Yeah, I know. Oh. Yes. Nice. That's one. Here on your toes. Oh, and there's some people just here as well. Fresh picked vegetables? It's meant to be freshly pickled? I don't know. Oh, maybe that's when they say freshly pickled, it's not. Maybe that's the drunk one. I know there's like a wiki with all these, but I'm kind of determined to just do it. Here on your toes. Potatoes, I don't know which. Bad baggins. God. They are pickled, yeah. Pardon me. I don't know those ones. Figured them out. Just can't mess up, because I've only got like the one left. Sanguine OD, yo, how you going? Welcome in. We're just doing some festival quests at the moment, trying to figure out who's drunk out of all these hobbits. Where is supper? Okay. Dragons. Now, I'm probably missing so many. This is going to be one of those things where people watch back and they're like, look, 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 look. You guys are probably already doing it. Pardon me. Alright, let's just watch these for a second. Ooh. Ted. I haven't seen the different ones of these. I don't know what. Where's supper? Farmers judge the local pigs. That one's right. The squirrel one is drunk. Do they say squirrel instead of quarrel? Oh, okay. Oh, like that one. Nice. Nice, Alette. There's much more to do, but these dogs chase me away. Okay. All the day. Ah, I came all the day. Nice. We'll be shutting down in 3 hours. I just started a few days ago, wasn't really too into the game until I saw your video on hardcore and max landscape difficulty and decided to try it. Slow but definitely more enjoyable for me. Oh, that's awesome to hear. That's really cool. I've had a couple of friends as well that have found like some enjoyment in that, doing the landscape difficulty. Landscape difficulty is definitely a lot of fun. It just adds that little bit of a challenge, and it feels like it makes gear and other things you find like a bit more meaningful, and it's great. Such a good system. You can just tweak it to just how you want it, you know, like you don't have to do it too hard. Like we're going a bit nuts on like the max landscape difficulty on like 9, but it's just really just to see what happens, you know. But yeah, I've never done this hide before, that's for sure. That's really good to hear. Supper. Pardon me. Where's supper? I think that one's meant to be slupper or something. Maybe not though. I don't know. I feel like I remember that. Oh dear, I've had too many. Sorry. We need 2 more. Yeah, it's slupper? Yeah, okay. Ah, squirrel. Yes. Oh. Okay, that guy was going to steal it then. Oh, he's got that like horse. Oh, he's got that funny as mount. It's like one of those little toy horses and it goes at the speed of a normal mount. Mushroom. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes! Nice. I didn't even read that. I just saw that person doing it. Sweet. Alright, that's 1 down. Let's go back and do some of the other ones over here, I guess. What was there? Oh, this one. We want to take it back, don't we? Yeah.
Good day. Could I take a
Like
moment
frozen
of your
sweet
time?
treats. You did it, yes. Yeah, we're just having a chill day today, doing a bit of festival stuff, chilling out. We're not getting any XP from the festival things. I'm using an item in the game called the Stone of the Tortoise, which just stops me from getting XP because I didn't want to like out-level myself from doing festival quests. Want to get back into Evenim where we were and continue on that. But I'm a little bit under the weather, so we're just sort of chilling out for a bit. We might do some jumping to Evenim a bit after this. But yeah. Not going to be anything too crazy today. I'm a bit slow at the moment, so I don't want to get myself into like a really sketchy situation. Like the stream the other day, and I put out a short on the YouTube channel just like this morning. I was distracted in chat because like we had like some like scammy sort of bot person come in and talk, and I had to ban them. And then I was looking at chat, reading stuff, and I was auto running, and I nearly auto run as just off the edge of a cliff and just died. Like it would. So I think after that event, I'm a bit more careful. I think yeah, no more auto running. Because honestly, I feel like that's like likely how we might die if we're not careful. Where is the honey? Oh, I think it's in the Green Dragon, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Some honey.
Well, the goal of some folk.
Mix the desserts. Mixed the dessert. Love. Here's a nice change up doing some festival stuff. All of the combat we've been doing. This person, or are we taking it back up there? Okay, back. What was this here? Fun at the fair. That's to just do this, yeah. Like that. Now there is also like an instance as well every time for the festivals, which you can access by going to down here, instance finder, and I think it's under festival normally. Yeah, so there's also an instance every fair you can do if you're into a bit more of a combat-y thing. That's pretty cool. You can get some different sort of currency from that goes towards other cosmetics. But we're not going to risk it, honestly, because they're a bit hard. As much as it would be cool to do. I don't think I've ever done one of them and not died, and it's like, that's not even with landscape difficulty or anything. Oh, and Sanguine, appreciate the follow as well, really appreciate it. We're on our way to 25. On our way to affiliate. So yeah, really appreciate it. Let's go over here. At least landscape difficulty wouldn't affect the instance. That is true. But also, how embarrassing would it be to die in an instance that doesn't have landscape difficulty when the whole character is like max landscape difficulty hardcore? Like, it's like, and we die in an instance. Yeah, that would be pretty embarrassing. And the festival instance, yeah. Someone actually, funnily, on the Reddit post I posted the other week, just sort of letting everyone know about the series and that sort of thing, and linking it. Someone commented, like, do harder core and only use equipment from the intro for the whole game. And I was like, oh, that's great. I commented, like, hardcore, but you can only level through festival quests. It's like just stuck doing festival quests every year. 4 times a year. You can only play 4 times a year. It's not really hardcore. It's more just it would take you like years to get to level up. But that'd be pretty hilarious. It's actually cool because you could actually do a Hobbit character that never left Hobbiton. Oh, that would be so cool. Chillcord. That's actually an awesome name for it as well. God, that would take way too long. But imagine that, doing like a Hobbit character that never leaves the Shire, and you level up a bit in the early Shire quests, and then you can only do festival quests, and then maybe you're allowed to go over into like the Yonder Shire, like when you get up to that level, that sort of thing. Oh, that would be pretty cool. The true Hobbit, you know, never leaving the Shire. Hobbits don't go on adventures. I'm sure it might have been attempted. Now you got to breed because some festivals are there in the Shire. Yeah, it also feels like staying in the Shires, right? Because it's lore accurate. Like, to never leave the Shire as a Hobbit. There's some person who went to max level with only making pie as a Hobbit in the Shire. Really? Oh, there you go. So they've got that's been done before. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, that's so true. Because yeah, crafting can give you that. So you could just like get all the mats for it and then craft that up. Oh, that's really cool. I love people doing stuff like that. You know, it's like I love when a game kind of makes it just possible as well, you know? It could take you like multiple years, but they still make it possible. Back when the level cap was like 140. That's super impressive. Like, I guess did they probably just buy like all the mats and then just sit there and just craft? But they would have had to level up all of the like crafted like skills as well, I imagine.
Good day.
Frozen sweets.
What you do?
Ned's long.
How do you do?
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Find all the items. Oh yeah, they're around here. Kill any more of these? If you do farming, you can grow the things you need to make the pipes. Ah, true. Yeah, so you maybe like it didn't need to be through other characters. It could all be on that one character. Because that would be cool. Because I feel like, yeah, it'd be possible to do that like on any character if you just like farmed the mats. I found the Reddit post. It took 8 months. That's pretty good. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Okay. And that's like actually a good amount of time. Like I was kind of thinking that they might have done it like really quickly, but that's cool. I'll have to find that. Bunch of people hitting their when they hit max level, celebrating the achievement. Oh, that's great. Gotta love the LOTRO community for stuff like that. And we'll get there, guys. We're gonna get to max level on our hardcore max landscape difficulty. You guys all better turn up. God. Imagine if we actually make it. That would be insane. I love how like the music seems to change as we walk in between this area of the party tree and this area. Little guitar, something. Excuse me. I think when characters have a certain playstyle story, it gives it more personality. It's nice. Yeah, exactly. And that's what LOTRO is all about for me personally. You know, every time I like play a new character in LOTRO, I feel the need to like create a new story that character goes on. You know, like that's what Lord of the Rings is all about. It's about going on in like an adventure, and so like even some people might not like to role play or anything like that, and I'm not much of like a role playing person, but I do like to have role playing elements about my character. You know, it's like light Dungeons and Dragons. You have something, you know, that means something that you can go towards, and yeah. For us, that's being a huge jacked man. Which is the wildest of names. It's a group effort name. We all helped out and chose this together. I think the other items over here, yeah. Yeah, like I played Lord of the Rings Online. I've played Lord of the Rings Online for like about 14 years. Probably a little bit more. On and off casually, you know, throughout that time. But it took me about like 9-10 years before I actually got a character that I fully leveled all the way up to the max level. And I think before then, the highest I'd got maybe was like level 50 or something like that, you know, through Moria, that sort of thing. just because I just enjoy the slow experience and just having fun along the way. But it wasn't until like I got really attached to a character and their story that I decided like I actually want to push this all the way. And that's when I made a lore master. And normally in MMOs, I'm not much of a magical player. I enjoy a big sword warrior. Like, you know, give me a big sword and let me smash mobs with a rage bar and no mana. I'm super happy about that. But for some reason, like, I got really attached to this lore master and making cosmetics that looked like wizardy and feeling like I was like kind of role-playing this concept that I was like maybe one of the blue wizards, or, you know, maybe a tutor of one of the wizards, something like that, you know. Not a tutor, sorry, like a student. I was being tutored by them, you know, something along the lines of that. I didn't actually decide on something, but it was just like a general sort of feeling around it. And yeah, I leveled that character all the way up to max level just because it was so enjoyable playing it, finding new items and like a new hat and being like, oh, cool, I got my new wizard hat, this is perfect, you know, and changing my outfit as I went and really going into like the cosmetics and then getting into like collecting the mounts and making cosmetic outfits based around the mounts and stuff. Like, yeah, it was the first time that I ever really deeply gotten into it to the point that I pushed it all the way to the end, because I wanted that character to like experience it all. I wanted to go through that all. And yeah, it's the first time and last that I've done that, essentially. I haven't gotten a character max level yet. And that character now isn't at max level anymore because of the Corsairs update. That came out, and then I was like, okay. We'll probably have to come back to him at some point. But, yeah. Where is this item? So it's around here somewhere. Is it down here? I'm pressing delete, but maybe it doesn't find these ones. Oh. My tip of the day might not apply to these. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oven? No. I don't know what I'm looking for, actually. I'm looking for... And look, maybe it's actually not in here at all. Maybe I'm getting confused. It's one of these items here. It's one of the foxglove items. But I reckon it's probably right here, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, here it is on the table, of course. Yep. Right here. Ooh, that is a nice mount. But yeah, I thought I was showing off a bit earlier some of the items, or a bit about the festival, and I noticed for anyone that loves cloaks, there is a really cool cloak at the festival. This cloak of the light wisps. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. But not only that, the different colors for it. Wait, back. Look at this. Like the gold, the red. They all look so nice. It has like just a really nice gradient. Look at all that. Like, this is an item that I would get and then put into my wardrobe and then just put like every dye I can find on it. So I can just have all these different cool colors. Because yeah, they just all look so cool. Might have to get it, to be honest. I wish I could play it at the moment and get it, yeah. Maybe I'll have to get it for you. Because it's, what was it? It's 45, so that's like 1 day's worth of quests to do that. Pretty easy to get. And also, you can... let me find this item first, and then I'll go have a look at that. It's over... Is it in here? Nope. Thinking of the recipe list true. What? Oh, is it over by Gaffer? Yes, it is. There it is. I hate heaps of coins from the Midsummer Festival to trade at other festivals, but I've run out. Yeah, and so that was what I was just going to mention as well. If you say you enjoy like one festival a lot, but you don't like other festivals, you know, you really enjoy the quests in like the Halloween festival, I think, which is like the autumn one, right? Where there's like a whole different area you go to with some different quests, and they're like a maze. The maze is pretty insane, but say you like that one and you don't like other festivals, you can actually exchange the tokens from different festivals to the current one. So you can farm up a lot of festivals from this one. For example, the Farmer's Fair, I can spend 25 Farmer's Fair tokens to buy a festival box, and then you can use this to obtain spring tokens, anniversary tokens, midsummer tokens, fall tokens, Farmer's Fair tokens, and Yule Festival tokens. So yeah, you can trade them between them, which is really good. Like Alette was just saying, you can farm them up and then say you know you're not going to be able to play for some festivals in the future, but you want to ahead of time make sure you can at least get like the mount or something like that. This is a great way. You might even find you've got a whole lot of tokens from other festivals that you don't even need, that you've had for years if you do festivals a lot. And yeah, you could just trade them in and get the things that you want quickly, so you can get them while they're there. Really handy. And it's balanced kind of as well. So I think some of the festivals that's easier to get the tokens, you get sort of more and less sort of thing. So it balances out what you get back in exchange. It's like a 1-to-1 ratio, like rate, but it might not come out, sort of, yeah. All right. Luxerv, welcome to the chat. Sick helmet in the background. Appreciate it. Spartan helmet. We put it on last stream for a minute. We got a thumbnail for that on the YouTube video as well, actually. Okay, I need to give this back to her.
Hello there.
So we just need to do one more. We could go to the Brie horse fields. That's cool. Let's do that. And then I think we'll do a little bit of crafting actually. Could do with a bit more barrow, to be honest. Just to finish up those parts of the quests. The crafting. Apologies if I'm a bit all over the place at the moment. I'm a bit under the weather, so I'm doing my best to stay
Hello there.
stay good. I'm gonna go to Buckland and then manually ride over to Brie, and we'll probably find some barrow iron on the way, I reckon. Quick hollow. God, I saw a Reddit post today on like the Twitch Reddit from like a Twitch sort of viewer saying how like some Twitch streamers like go onto their Twitch chat and look at like who's following and then call out people that aren't talking and are like, why aren't you talking? Like, da 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 da. Like, I was just thinking, that is so toxic. I can't believe people would actually do that. Like, I'm such a lurker when I watch streams, and I completely love the idea of just creating an environment of a stream that is super lurker friendly, you know? Like, you don't have to hang out and chat. That's like not at all. Like, you know, I love it if you want to just hang and just watch and not say anything. Because that's what I do when I watch some streams, and it's such weird behavior. Yeah, it's just such weird behavior. I can't believe some people would be like that. Nice, get some barrier iron. May as well get silver as well. I don't know if we'll need it, but we'll see. It's a shame though. I wonder if it's just people that actually find it hard to talk and do their own thing without people like talking back to them and watching, you know. But I feel like that's something you have to get used to streaming. Like, that's the whole point. You just got to create like a fun environment regardless of that. But I feel sorry for people that might feel like that, you know, that they have to have that engagement. The truth is, it's probably not going to work for you, is it? You know, probably not the thing you should do if that's how you feel. And yeah, better for yourself and everyone else, you know, to do something else. How much of this do we need, reckon? Bare shavings. I've looked at my talents for a bit. Oh yeah, the other day, I've got to turn it into a short. Actually, I've got a whole lot of stuff from the last stream that was just great content. But we just unlocked this skill, this trait, down but not out. Which actually, I realize I need to move the screen so you guys can see it because my camera's in the way. When my morale goes below 30%, this gives me like an instant heal, 20% of my health back and 20 wrath, which is just insane for hardcore. Like, we have this constant backup now. If we ever get below 30% health, we'll essentially go to 50% health, which it's not a lot, but like, I don't know, I saw that pop up and I was like, man, we picked the best class for hardcore. We 100% did. Yawning is awesome. This is my first time playing Bjorning, past like level 10, I reckon. Pretty safe for any glitching. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing as well. The servers have been pretty laggy lately over the last week, like since we started. So a lot of the things I've been building towards as well is like protection from that. Like, I shouldn't have to build around protection from lag, but it's just, you know, it is what it is, and I want to still play and enjoy the game, and so yeah, we have a lot of heals, you know. It's all about trying to just keep our heals on and consistent and make sure that they don't go off, just in case we get that moment when we might freeze for a little bit. I haven't frozen and like gotten kicked off the servers yet, but we've had some pretty long freezes, like almost 5-second freezes and stuff, which is pretty, it's pretty dicey. But that is a nice backup there. Let's just run all the way up here. Got some things on the way. God, I love this part of Bree. Something about this area is just so nice. Maybe it's just nostalgia, I think. Probably spent a lot of my younger years around here. I love Bjorning as a solo class. When you're not doing hardcore, you can do fellowship quests and instances on your own most of the time. Yeah, true. That's a really good point as well. Like in some of those areas you go into with fellowship quests. Well, actually, funnily enough, we were gonna, like a couple of streams back, gonna do the book 3, but we went down and realized this is a fellowship quest. It does give you the inspiration buff, so when we go in, it gives us like a buff that makes us stronger. But I was like, even with that, being on landscape difficulty, I'm like, kind of like, I was like, maybe we'll just leave that, guys, and we'll come back to that, because... yeah. But yeah, normally you can go through all the fellowship stuff, it was great. So yeah, it is a really good solo class, for sure. I saw someone talking about how, because it's written as advanced class when you pick Bjorning, like, where all the classes have like a sort of a difficulty, it's advanced for some reason, which, like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not that complicated, really. The only complicated part is that you swap between man and bear form, but it's not that complicated. Like, it's quite simple to get used to. I would say the one thing that can be a bit weird getting used to is the fact when you press Q, your bar changes, but you can actually change that. I think I think last stream you mentioned that, like, that you can change it, or someone did. But yeah, that you can actually make it so it doesn't switch the bars. So if you don't like that, if that's a bit weird, because it's unique to the Bjorning class that your bars switch, like this bar, whenever you swap to bear form, it switches. You can turn that off. So if that's a bit weird for you, yeah. Yeah, you can stop the bars from reversing or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so easy compared to others. Yeah, it's got that advanced type. I don't know why. I honestly have a feeling it's because of the bar switching, just because that's unique to other classes, even though it's not that advanced bar switching. But I feel like Standing Stones made it that just because it was different, you know. But yeah, don't get turned off by that as a new player, just because it says advanced. I think Bjorning can be a really good solo starting class, you know. But honestly, the best starting class is the one you like the most. That's the biggest true of them all, right? Because if you love it, you're going to push to figure it out, you know. I'd love to know about some people that their first class was like Warden, and like what their experience of the game was, and like people that played that first and actually went all the way, like they loved it. Because it's such a out there class. It's so different from all the others with its combos and that sort of thing. I'd be curious to know about people that, yeah, played that for the first time and that was their first experience of classes in LOTRO. Because it would be a bit weird playing that and then going to another class and being like, whoa, this is like normal, you know? Because I love the Warden class, but it's like a love-hate relationship, you know? No, not real hate, but like, yeah, they're overly complicated, but that is kind of fun, but also sometimes too much. Warden's the only actual other class I've played on landscape difficulty. Because I played like a Warden up to like level 50, I think, on like +7 landscape difficulty. And it was really hard. Just constantly doing your combos to heal and stuff. And like, oh, God. I feel like you almost need like one of those like Dance Dance Revolution dance pads to do all your combos. Combo. Okay, here we are. Now we've been getting a bit of lag as we've been running over here, so... Ooh. What was that? Was that like his milestone? Doing like a wind thing? I didn't know there was like milestone effects. Or whatever that was.
What can I do for you? Hello, friend. Could you help me?
Alright, let's hope that we don't. I didn't start that fast enough. I didn't hold down W. What was I doing? Right, can we get the flick? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, yes. Nice. Oh. Like that, but we'll be fine. Nice. Done.
What can I do for you?
Now... I think we have to go turn it in, but maybe we can do that at the end of the stream. We don't have to go back right now. I'd be so embarrassed doing this races on stream. I always fall in the water. I've been pretty lucky. I don't think we've fallen in the water once, but I'd fall in the water a lot as well. You've really got to move fast for it. You've got to do this whole like thing where you kind of go back and forward, like, yeah. If you want to keep with the speed, because you can slowly do it and it's a bit easier, but then, you know, there. Oh, there's some guys here as well.
Would you do something for me? Can I speak with you a moment?
Fireworks. Tom Wheat Sheep. Alright, let's go back to Bree and we'll do a bit of crafting. And then I reckon it's time. Yeah, let's go. We'll go over to Evandin and we'll do a little bit of questing as well. We'll just do a little bit of chill questing. Nothing too crazy. Alright. Stadel calls for aid. Your bags are stressful, they're so full. Yes. That is very true. Have you ever met a streamer who doesn't have their bags always full in MMOs and doesn't manage it? I haven't. But today, we're cleaning our bags. Yes. No, I reckon I'll bank a heap of stuff, actually. Do we have a little buff as well?
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
I don't know if we have the
Hello
buff.
there.
Because yeah, we got VIP the other day so that we can get the crafting buff, make it a bit quicker. I downloaded the Prime Bags plugin, categorizes item into... Oh, yeah, I have seen that, yeah. I prefer it like this. Because sorting essentially categorizes it into different things for me. I'm so used to it. I have seen that plugin, though. It looks really nice. I always find plugins are a slippery slope for me, because then once I use them, I can never go back. So I normally play pretty... Yeah, plugin empty. Like, I don't think I have any plugins at the moment on this one. But yeah, let's bank a heap of stuff.
Greetings.
We can buy some more space. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll actually throw out some of these because you don't need that many. I keep a couple, but... put some in there. Keep fireworks. So we have a lot of swords and stuff because I've just kept them because they look cool. You know what? We're gonna make a thing called weapons. Then we're going to put all our weapons in here. Why not? Let's just chuck them all in. Now, I think we do want one. Oh, we don't need the bow. I think one of these axes, I think that axe we actually want, just in case we switch back, because we're dual wielding at the moment. Yeah. Take that. Put away. We can't use these, so we'll put them away. Don't worry about my bank now being not organized. Oh, I accidentally took that out of my house. That's right. Lots of random crafting stuff. Don't need that. Oh, we also don't need mana potions. Because we don't have mana. Love that. Throw out all these potions. Keep the aura. Keep that. Alright, let's sell some things and see how far we can get with selling things as well. Should we do the old sell all? Bam, that's all of our commons done. Alright. Weaponsmith. Don't need opals. Now, I was tempted to get my 4th crafting slot and get jewelry crafting, but I don't know. Oh, what do you guys reckon? Like, because then we can make earrings and rings and necklaces, which is just going to complete our full thing. But also if I spend like 800 turbine points on this and we die this stream, that would be the worst. But I don't really care. If we did, we'd probably have to go back, do some farming of like earlier things. If you have it, I would do it. Seems pretty nice when you're hardcore. Yeah. Yeah, jewelry is awesome. You know what? I reckon we do it. I reckon we're going to do it. We might well spend a bit of time this stream going and collecting some copper and other things. But yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I feel like the earlier we do it, the better. Yeah, that would be good. Be able to get some pretty good gear out of it. The LOTRO store wants to load. It's taking its time. While it's well, I'm just going to put a jumper on quickly, actually. I'm getting a bit cold. Oh, that's better. Then if you die, it's going to be a waste. Yeah. Look, we've got a stack of LOTRO points, though. And we did get VIP just to get, like, crafting stuff. So I could kind of just spend, like, the VIP points that we got from that. Well, the LOTRO points we got from VIP. You can always change the rules. Difficulty with 2 lives. Yeah, I do have quite a lot in there. I haven't played for a while. And then when I have, I think I've like gotten VIP and then just haven't looked at the store. So yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I normally save up LOTRO points as well for when like expansions come out and that sort of thing. Like, yeah, look, River Hunt, like, might get the River Hobbit bundle at some point. More storage. Ooh. Shared storage. Ooh. The jewelry really, exactly, yeah. Jewelry is going to increase our survivability, so I think it's worth it. Did that work? Oh, it gave me an item. Okay. Yay. Yeah. In case you want to like scholar, but nah.
What do you need?
Jeweler. 100%. Nice. We can throw that out. Done. Jeweler all the way.
How may I help you?
Now we might... Yeah, I'm going to put my XP back on. So we're finished with the festival quests. And if we get XP from crafting, that's just going to happen anyway. So there's no point us trying to stop that at random points. So we're back. We're back with our XP on.
Greetings.
Crafting XP is definitely okay. Though if it gets a bit crazy, I don't think it will get crazy, but... Let's see. So now I'm selling things that I shouldn't. Opals and bloodstones, I need them. Hides though. I'm keeping all the hides because I think I'm just going to sell them on the auction house. Taylor, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pies, I don't actually think we need that because we can make the honey cakes. What's the point of using this stone blocking XP? Yeah, so it just stops you from gaining XP. I was just putting it on while we were doing the festival quests because I didn't want to like get like a heap of XP from those quests and out-level Evandim, because we've just started in Evandim. I like being at that level for it, and I want to go all through Evandim and stuff, and it just feels a little bit cheesy for the hardcore characters while getting XP from the festival quests. Normally, I wouldn't put it on like on any other character because I think it's great being able to get a bit XP from it. But I just popped it on for a bit because I didn't want to have to worry about us like getting a heap of XP from those quests and getting a heap of levels, and that's just how I play personally, because I like to kind of keep things a little bit of the challenge, you know. Alright, this looks a bit better. Us through and make all these. Sometimes I use the XP blocking as well, like at the end of an expansion that I get to. I kind of like to do that. Like, say you get to like the end of Moria, which is like, I think level like 60 or something around that, like 50, 60. And you want to go back and do a heap of quests in Moria, but you also don't want to like level over that amount because you kind of want that experience of being at the max level when that expansion was out. I like to put it on to kind of give myself that experience a bit, you know, and then once I'm ready to move on to the next area, I'll take it off and then continue on, and it just feels nice because it kind of gives you that experience of what it was like on release, which is what the legendary servers kind of do in that way, you know, but you can kind of create that experience for yourself without the need of the legendary servers, which I like. It can be good in LOTRO to block XP because there's so much to do, and if you want to complete a lot of the game, then you'll out-level a lot of areas. Exactly, and if you don't care about out-leveling, that's completely fine as well. Like, you don't... I know a lot of people that would just do that and be fine going around doing lower level quests and stuff. That's completely fine as well. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just how I prefer to do it. Which iron? I think Gondor is all the same level almost. Yeah, it is. And there's actually, if you don't use that, you actually, like, you don't miss out on a lot of areas, but you kind of, like, feel like you end up maybe accidentally moving on to, like, an area, but you wanted to kind of stay and level and do other things. So, yeah. To be honest, I'm level 24 and I'm still in Bree. But I crank up levels of difficulty and it's kind of harder. Yeah. It's good like that. It's great. that's the thing as well. With the landscape difficulty, you don't really need to do it as much. You can use, like you're saying, use that more as a way to crank the difficulty and not use an XP stopper. Yeah, I've played a lot before landscape difficulty was even a thing, but that Stone of the Tortoise was a thing, so I guess I've probably gotten more used to using the Stone of the Tortoise as a way to, like, do that. But yeah, you're 100% right. You could actually probably just use the landscape difficulty and get that same effect. And once you start doing quests and killing mobs that are, like, grey, like the sort of, it goes down, like, to blue, and then light blue, and then green, and then it goes grey, you get a lot less XP anyway. So yeah, they would still be a bit of a challenge with the landscape difficulty for sure. That's a good point. We've nearly got to max on that. That's cool. Now, yeah, we're gonna have to do some. How do I not have any copper? Did I bank it?
What do you need?
No. Weird. Well, we can go do some mining. I was playing on Mordor and died second times at level 24. I was fighting this entry level 20 boss, and then suddenly one of these wraiths show up and smacked me. Yeah, the wraiths are nasty, especially if you're playing on the landscape difficulty. Thank God I already have this Undying title. Yeah, I know, right? That's the thing. You get to level 20, it's like, yes, we did it. Now we can die as much as we want. And look, the truth is, like, dying in LOTRO is part of the game. A lot of the time I play it, like, you know, I might jump off some area and know that I'm going to respawn at some spot and use that. You know, there's parts in the game that you actually have to die. I was actually thinking about this the other day, and someone in chat was talking about it. Is that in Moria, there is a well at the crossroads, and on one of the quest parts, you actually have to jump down the well, but you die when you fall down the well and you respawn. So we can't jump down the well. We've got to go the long way, but I've got to make sure I remember when we get there. And it's like, jump down the well. I've got to remember not to jump down the well. I think I've got to write it on the wall or something like that to remind me. It's God, that would be hilarious. If you have enough money, buy copper from the auction. Oh, true. Actually, yeah. Actually, that's a good point. I feel like copper can be a bit expensive though, but let's have a look.
Greetings.
Greetings, friend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 5 gold for 12 copper. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No. We'll try to sell some things. Here's a handy tip as well for the auction house if you want to know how to search things. Like the exact item, you can actually drag the item into the item name area. So you just drag it in like this. Like that sort of thing. And then you can search the item. Really handy. Ooh. See, light hides go for pretty good. Like that, 5 gold. So I'll put it up for like 8. I'll put it up for like 4. Get it to sell quickly. Get a bit of money from that. Put up some of the medium hides as well. 10. Man, they're really... Damn, they are expensive. We could get like... Put up for like 30 or something like that. That feels like way overpriced. So maybe... We don't need that much gold. Do like 26. I mean, why not though? Yeah, we're gonna do like 31. I feel like that is overpriced. Like someone's just going to come in and put ones on for lower anyway, but... sturdy hides. Yeah, sturdy hides, they get a bit more expensive. Imagine dying from full damage after this. I know, right? Tell me about it. Look, if it happens, it happens. It is what it is. However we die, you know, it's going to be horrible. But yeah, no. I've kind of accepted that that might be how we die, because that is how you die a lot of the time in LOTRO, like the first time on characters. Even when I'm not on landscape difficulty and I'm going towards like the Undying title, I'll jump off Weathertop or something and die, and you're like, God damn it. Yeah, so I've kind of accepted that that's a possible thing that could happen. Yeah, we get quite a lot of XP from crafting. You can see the bar like actually going up. And it looks like we have a double XP thing from our VIP bonus as well. Ooh. Ooh. Fender's helm. Bad. If you die, which I'm convinced will not happen, but if you die, are you going to start a second run? That's a good question. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure if we'll do, like, another hardcore or maybe something else. I kind of wanted to play... if we're going to do another hardcore, I kind of wanted to do, like, a burglar. Like, something really different. I feel like burglar would be really hard. Like, just having to use, like, all your snares and your traps and your stuns and not having like heals or anything like that at all. We will not survive very long on the burglar. I reckon I can guarantee that. But that could be like a bit of fun. Hardcore Guardian, yeah, it could be fun as well. That's kind of what I feel like Bjorning is like, because we're really tanky. You know, it's all built around the tankiness. Yeah, we might do some other hardcore things, or maybe even just start like another character. I don't know. I've got no idea actually. I do want to do some other games as well. Like we're going to do some Subnautica soon. Possibly do a Dark Souls 1 stream as well. I do want to play some other Lord of the Rings games. So we might play some War in the North, which is like an old school sort of action game. Ex Anima, yes, that was the other one as well, which is on the list. My list is somewhere, but yeah, it's on the list. So yeah, we've got a couple of other games I kind of want to play as well, so we might switch over to do like another game as sort of the main thing on the stream. But I like the sort of Lord of the Rings theme we've got at the moment. I'm really enjoying doing like sort of content for that. So yeah, maybe we'll do something a bit different. Maybe we won't, if we die, maybe we won't do hardcore, but we'll do max landscape difficulty on like a different class, so we can try to like get all the way, you know, and do a lot of back and forwards, do some guides on like max level content or dungeons. That could be really cool. I really want to get up to like max level on a hardcore and be able to do like raids. That would be such an achievement, but who knows? We never know. Yo, if you start Exanima, I'm taking a rest day off. Oh man, I'll have to let you know. I appreciate the excitement though. But yeah, that looks like a fun game to try. That would probably be something we do on sort of like an off day though, you know. I like the idea of having like sort of a main sort of game that we play and then switching between like some off streams, which we'll be doing soon in the future, that sort of off day thing. I just haven't been streaming much because I've been a bit under the weather. But we'll be back to doing more regular every second day, if not every day streams. Yeah, we're going to go over here and get some copper, because I think there's good copper around this place, I remember. Actually, funnily, another random game that I really wanted to do a playthrough of that just gave me so much nostalgia seeing was Age of Mythology, the remaster of that game. I used to play Age of Mythology like a lot when I was younger. It was one of my favorite RTSs, and that as well as Battle for Middle Earth, the Lord of the Rings RTS, they were essentially like my two favorite games when I was growing up. Very young. And yeah, I thought it would be cool to maybe go through like the campaign in that as sort of a thing. Yeah, awesome. I haven't played it for so long as well. It'll be really cool coming back to it and just kind of remembering it. And yeah, so I've picked that up. That's on the list. Hey, here's some copper. I don't know why, but this spot I always go to for copper because I just know there's always like copper spawns in this little spot just here. We just kind of loop around, keep going around. Too many games, exactly. Too many games. But that's the joy of streaming, though. I feel like I'm going to get to play a lot of things that I have kind of put off for a long time, you know? That I've really wanted to play. What was that? Oh, it's this event thing. Look at this area is all different. So there's like a forester event here. I think if you're a different class, or not a different class, if you have a different profession, you can do this like event here. Look at these guys, they're like doing something. What's with the flags? Yeah, it's like I've seen it pop up in chat. These guys. I think you have to have the forester profession to be able to do it. It's a shame. Yeah. This was a newish sort of thing. Luckstone. Oh. These titles. Hangs in taverns. Nice. Drinks their bread. Winner ribbons. Wow. Competitive forester. What? You get a permanent crit chance buff? What the hell? When are they going to do this for other professions? Damn. Recipes for like... What's that? 5% chance to find bonus rare items from wood nodes? What is all this stuff? Bind to account. Oh, so you could do this on a different character and come redeem them on other characters, so that's cool. So if you've got a like a forester character, there's a... Come do this event. It's cool. Don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're like repairing stuff and... Yeah. All sorts. Alright, so let's get in here. What's happening right now? I think I'm... Okay, there we go. Get an air horse and run around and click some copper. It's nice though. It's nice to actually just run around and do a bit of stuff like this because we were kind of getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think, with like the crafting and other things. It's nice to catch up on all that, and the next stream we'll be back and we can go get straight into Evendim, fully dig our teeth into it. I'm really keen to get into Evendim and do a heap of the quests, get a heap of gear, because I know there's like gear that I can get that's possibly going to be better than crafted gear. There's like set gear that you can kind of collect, so that will be really cool.